Welcome to Stacy J Studio. Like, subscribe, and care to share. Hashtag fridaysews is today. A little about my life. A week sewing in my room. Next week, what I might just do. Mr. Christopher might barge in. Mabel and Willow's barks begin. It's the crazy house here on YouTube. I love to share.
Hi, I'm Stacy J and this is not my studio. I'm sitting in the lounge today. It's Sunday and I want to do my hashtag Friday sews. But as I said to you earlier on my community post, that I possibly and have not got it out until later. So it's going to be a little bit of a mix up of my day. Now currently I'm sitting in the lounge with my daughter who's sitting on the floor. And I think she's having dreams that next year Victoria will be heading off to university. And she's having, yes, I'm going to tell them about this. She's having dreams about playing with her toys when she was a kid. And so she's jumped up in our attic and she's got some of her toys down. So I'm currently helping her brush. Now, one of her favourite toys as a child was My Little Ponies. And so I'm helping her clean up her toys. And I said to her, I think the dreams are based on the fact that you will be heading off to growing up school, where life becomes growing up. And I just have a funny feeling that her subconscious is just having the eek, my childhood is gone. That's all I'm putting it down to. I am not trained in the dreaming zones, but that's what I thought. So apart from this not really being a true Friday sews, which was started by Jen in today in Jen's sewing room, I am, and Mr. Christopher's coming up the stairs, probably listening to some American politics here. So hopefully he stops by the time he gets to this room. Anyway, so on Friday Sews, we talk about life. We talk about what we're sewing this week and what we could possibly sew next week. Now, this week I have been focusing on my dress that I wore to a wedding reception last night. It was a family wedding reception, and although the weather called for rain, it actually was such a nice night out, so it was nice. I have actually popped on a short with Mr. Christopher and I dressed up. I'm ready to go out for the night, so pop along to that, and I'll put some photos here of me and Mr. Christopher dressed in it. Here. And I'll do this so that I remember that I'm going to do this. Okay. So what did we have? We had such a busy week. I've been doing mostly my dress this week, but I've been in and out doing lots of things. On Thursday night, Victoria had her music extravaganza at school, which she had a solo performance. She sang My Future by Billie Eilish, and she was amazing, because my daughter is amazing when she sings, and I know you all say that her singing the intros, and she will finally one day possibly make me an intro for my thingo. She's listening to this going, oh my god, Mum, are you seriously saying this? And hi, this is Christopher.
Are you living?
No, not living. And then that was Thursday night, so Victoria didn't come home from school. We went over there and we got home, I believe, probably about 7:30, 8 o'clock. So, and then I treated her to a hot fudge sundae, which was good. I lie, it wasn't that night, it was another night. Then on Friday night, we went to the local bistro, that's the word. I cannot say bistro. I have to think about it. I don't know why. The T's and everything are muddled up in my brain. So we went there for Victoria to do her singing. She sang 20 songs, or maybe 19. Her voice was starting to go a bit. So the more practice, the more she does that amount of songs, the longer she can actually do it. So absolutely fantastic. This was me the whole night, and singing the words to whatever she was singing, and I'm just like looking at her like the awestruck mother I am when my daughter sings. She's just amazing. Anyway, so it went down really well. She had a good time, and it was actually really comforting for her to do. And then last night we had the wedding. But on Friday afternoon, between having to go out with Victoria, and when Mr. Christopher was home, I had to run him out and get him a haircut. I had to run him out and get him new pants, new shirt, and new shoes for his nephew's wedding.
Who are you talking about?
You. So yes, so we did that. So currently now the dress I made there were 7717 by McCalls. I'll put it up here. I like that pattern. I've actually got it in a red and white polka dot, and due to things out of my control, it doesn't fit me anymore, and also it's too short. So I wasn't going to wear it because it was a cocktail themed party. Like my nails. This is my nails. This is the nails I got done for my dress, and I got them done Saturday morning. The dress, I didn't like it. I wasn't happy with it. My mum came over on Wednesday. She came over and we talked about what I was already halfway through doing what I was going to do to fix it. I felt it wasn't long enough, so I wanted it longer in my vision. So when I put it on, I wasn't happy with it because it's too short, and I wanted it down. And I wanted to make it longer. So what I did was I'd already lengthened it 20 centimetres, because actually the dress itself comes up to halfway up the thigh of the girl who's got it on, and I wanted it down below my knees, and I put in 20 centimetres, forgetting how short it really was at the end of the day. And then I added another 30 centimetres, which I folded in half and sewed and then overlocked. So it's basically got a double rimmed underneath overlock folded fabric, so I didn't have to hem it, which is quite good. Mum suggested a frill, but I didn't think I wanted a frill on the end of the dress, so yeah. And that was the fabric that was gifted to me from my mother. The sleeves, and I think it worked quite well, and of course the nails, and then I had the shoes, and what else did and I have a pink handbag that was like almost exactly the same colour. So bada bing bada boom, I was dressed for the night. I think the biggest thing was trying to get over why I was visually unhappy with the dress. I did a full bust adjustment. I did a size 16, a full bust adjustment. I added 1 centimetre onto the shoulders, and I took 1 centimetre off the front, so pulled that shoulder forward. And I also did the sway back adjustment on the skirt, because it was under the bust was the line that came down. The sway back was in the skirt part of it, which my sway back's below my waist, so I cut my sway back out. So overall, should pass it to me. So she's just looked at me, wondering why this is in her toy zone. This is Scooby-Doo. I was about to do Hey Boo Boo, but that's Yogi Bear. And so so that was what I wore last night. It's sort of been monopolising my days, and I have thrown in a few other work jobs at the time, and helped Mr. Christopher do some stuff, and I've done some paperwork. That was me. I'm starting the red dress tomorrow, the ball dress for wee Jessica, and I'll start that. That ball is on the 24th of September, so I've already fitted the bodice to her, and I will now make it. And so that's about it. So life's been a bit busy this week, hence the whole craziness, and it's all been nighttime stuff, hence the reason I haven't been able to vlog and put one out there. So if I was proactive, I would have. The other thing I got coming up next week is the last Wednesday of the month, and that is when Erin from Erin Sews and I will bring out the second item we have from the Porter woven pack for our sewing collab. So she's just in awe over her My Little Ponies. Who's this one? Applejack. This is Applejack naked. This is Applejack, and this was one of her favourite My Little Ponies. This is my almost 18-year-old daughter. So cute. I just got the eye roll at me then. So I've had a great week, and I've got to listen to Victoria twice. Actually, the guy sitting next to Christopher at the school thing. Didn't realise that Victoria was ours. I'm sitting there recording it, and I would love to send you some photos, and I probably will put photos on here of Victoria not singing, but photos, still photos. She hasn't said no, she hasn't looked at me, so I might. And he turned around to his wife and said, oh my God, she was really good. And so Mr. Christopher, to make him identify that she was ours, gave her a high five as she walked back down the aisle to which was really, really funny and cute. And yes, we identify as her parents. We are her parents, that's why we identify as them. So it's been quite the good riveting week. It's been a little lacking in the sewing room on all accounts for all people. I have handed over a couple of things and seen a couple of clients that I have worked on. She's now dressing them. So I better go before we have to skin one of their hair. We're brushing all their hair. Okay, I'm just going to give a quick, I'm going to turn it, okay, and just put it down so you can see how many she's got so far out of that. Look at that. Yeah. And so yes, that's what we're doing today. I should be in the sewing room doing something productive, but I think I'm being productive as it is, hanging with my girl. That's pretty productive, and brushing their hair and making their hair nice and smooth again. Once this stuff gets frazzled, there's no real coming back from it, but I do have my trusty scissors to trim off any little off bits. Thought I'd share I need to share my day with you, and I thought even cuter letting you know what I was hanging out doing with my daughter and seeing what we're hanging out with. She knows all their names. And we got, over the other side, we've actually got strawberry shortcake. We've got this little strawberry shortcake as well. So, and her hair still smells like strawberries. Not too much, but it still smells like strawberries. And then she's got Care Bears. She's just jumping back into her youth, not letting it go just yet, which is quite cool. Yeah, so that's the day, and I think Mr. Christopher is putting down a couple of ciders. And yeah, so that's us. So thank you for coming into my lounge and sitting with me and finding out about my day and a quick brief on what my week was about, and having a look at me in my I've got some stuff on Instagram and also on a YouTube short about being dressed up and going to this wedding, which was last night. I was the sober driver, which was fine because it wasn't my family. Well, it was my family, but you know what I mean. And so it was quite a nice night, yeah. And I love wearing my boots, which what my dress was based on. Shoes first, then work out what you're going to make. That's my idea of how to sew an outfit for a function. Pick your shoes. And they were incredibly comfortable. Anyway, guys, I want to thank you very much for popping in and having a watch. I want you to stay well, stay warm, stay dry. I've actually got on, what have I got on? I've got on a green jumper that is just like a little thermal knitted top from Posty Plus, of all places, and this blue jumper unknitted, and she didn't like it on her, so I've scored it. So every now and then I really hope Mum makes something she doesn't like on her and I get to score it, because she knits faster, better than me. And so I got that on, and just my jeans that I wedged at the sides with the peacock down one side and my rivets down the other, with my, these are my slippers I've got on at the moment. I made these. Hang on. There we go. I made them. See? I got the nice little fairy inside them. Yeah. Samuel won't put these on because his feet are bigger than mine. I got little feet. Little itty bitty feet. US size 7. Yeah. Anyway, thought I'd share that with you. Take care, everyone. Stay well, stay warm, stay dry. Keep cool. Keep on sewing. Hydrate and have no regrets. I'm playing here with my girl. I have no regrets. Okay, guys, take care, and I will see you next time. Wednesday for the collab release of the second part of the Porter. Erin Sews. See you later.
Subscribe, like, and share, just to let me know that you care.